Okay, good evening.
Good evening.
Today I'm going to ask you something about home in the first part of the test. Okay? Do you live in a house or a flat?
Well, I live in a countryside, so the area where we receive to build a house is very large. So I live in a house. There are no flat for we to live because there are very little people that live in countryside.
Okay. Which is your favorite room in your house?
My favorite room is my house as my living room because I love electronic things that in my living room that contains television, laptop, smartphone, and I can use it anytime that I can, anytime that I like. Also, I usually invite my friend to go there because there's a lot of toys. I love toys.
Can you if you could improve one thing in your house, what would it be?
If I can't improve one thing in my house, that I will improve our roof, because our roof is made by that's something I can talk that like how can I describe it? Like that it's made when it rains, a lot of water will pour in our house, and if I will use something stronger that can protect us from rains, and I use it to build our roof. Maybe not water in our house.
Okay, now let's talk about greeting people. How would you greet someone who was visiting your house?
In my opinion, that we should treat everybody the same, and if there's if the people I hate or the people I love, I treat the same thing. That I will greet them, say hello, shake their hand, give them some candies because my friends love candy, Vietnamese too, and we'll talk with them. Don't mind how much I disagree and with that.
Okay, now would you greet an old friend and a stranger in the same way?
Can you repeat it?
Would you greet an old friend or a stranger? Old friend and a stranger in the same way?
Maybe not. If that I meet a friend, my old friends, I will hug them. If there's my best friend, maybe I will kiss them. But if I'm a stranger, firstly I will protect myself because I don't know who they are and what they are going to do.
Okay. Do you think first impressions are important?
Yes, I have, because in our country that people always think about people as good ways or bad ways as the first impression. If they are a good person but they react bad in the first meeting, they will think, oh, she's or his is a bad man, so I maybe better that I don't play with them, and our relationship will be worse.
Okay, thank you. Now let's move on to the second part of the test. So you're going to describe a holiday you recently had, and you have to tell me where you went, who you went with, what you did there, and why you enjoyed it. You only have 1 minute to prepare for that. Okay, can you start speaking now? Your answer?
I have visited Nha Trang last summer, and I visited with my mom and my mom company, and I feel this great. When I go there, a lot of activities are waiting us. I firstly I am swimming the first time because there's no I never visit a beach in the past, and then the second day we visit Vimpland or play center, very famous in Nha Trang. And in the third day we visit Bingba Island. On Bingba Island we there's place that police center located there, and the Thursday noon I visit in village. There is in village has a beautiful location. In the hand side, there is mountains, and on the right hand side there is beach. And then I taste bún bò. Well, that bún bò has everywhere in Vietnam, but there is the best, and I taste Chat Nam too. I love it because the people there is friendly and happy. It has beautiful location, and have some center that we can play in.
Okay, thank you. Now let's talk about more about holidays and traveling, okay? How does travel change people?
Well, in my country, there's items that talk about the travel is mean like if we travel a lot, we will have more knowledge and will have more experience. And I believe that too because some of my friends that they visit a lot of location in Vietnam and in the world, and they have a lot of experience to solve things that, and they know about a lot about the geography. I admire them.
Okay. Do you think there are any disadvantages to modern travel?
The first advantage is that we will use a lot of money um, because because we if we that's because we travel to study, and if we study will use a lot of money to find out things that, and the location that have built for travelers always has very high price to get in, and the second disadvantage is that if you go to a place to travel, if you don't study anything, that will be maybe often.
Okay, thank you.